Hello, welcome to day 2 of our daily writing sprint. It's 7 o'clock. Really hadn't planned on coming this late, but I got distracted when I got home from work. I was gonna play a computer game for about 25 minutes, 60 Civilization 6 for anybody who cares. And it was a long day. One of my sixth graders accidentally threw applesauce at me. Um, and that was at 7:50 this morning. And it really was an accident because I know this kid loves me. He just did not like the other child. They got into a little they had some words. She had applesauce in her hand. She dumped it over his head, but not enough of it because half of it was still inside the container in her hand, and he backed it out of her hand. And I was in the line of fire, and I'm just like, it's 7:50 in the morning. What now? I'm wearing applesauce all over my dress. I feel like I should just be able to go home. Teaching is real fun. I love the sixth graders. And then I came home and I had a headache, so I played a computer game and I was only going to play it for a half hour. And then this bitch started a religious war, and I was just like really pissed. So all of a sudden it was 5:30 and I hadn't even eaten dinner. Um. Anyway, all right, and I have congestion. Like it never fails at like 6:30. Congestion just hits me, and I'm just like, but where were you for the last 3.5 hours? Anyway, okay, so let me run the intro and then we'll be right back to get started. All right, and very much I blew my nose right during it, so because I was muted. Okay, so tonight the plan is to finish chapter 41 and start chapter 42, and I am ready. Let's do this. So I'm not gonna spend a lot of time, playing around here. We're just gonna get to it. So let me share my Chrome tab where we are going to do the Pomodoro. All right, let me switch over to my correct tasks. I forgot to do this last night. And then we're good to go there. And then I will turn on our music. We're finally we're getting in the swing of this. All right, I'm going to turn it down just for a minute. So remember, I'll start the timer. I'll be back in 25 minutes. We'll chat for 5 minutes. I'll take a break. And by we'll chat, I mean I'll talk to myself for a bit because this is mostly just to keep me accountable and make sure I'm writing every day. And I'm going to listen to music. So I'll be back. Enjoy. You're not crazy. I did not start the mic. What I was trying to do is mute the playback in my headphones, even though and have it still show up for you guys. And for some reason, my settings were like, bitch, no. Whatevs. Anyway, we're good now. Starting the timer. Still muted. Balls. I'll be right back. I'm gonna blow my nose one more time, and then we'll finish our break. All right. Sorry about that. I was planning to do a second one, but I really am having some struggling with my congestion, and it's like I can't decide if it's my allergies or like it's my office and I need to do something. Hold on. Okay, Spotify just started playing. Computer is haunted. So what I'm gonna do is, because I was able to finish chapter 41, I am just gonna stop here and pick up chapter 42 tomorrow so I can start fresh. I'm gonna try and start earlier because I just feel like I'm getting congested towards the end of the night, which is just normal. And maybe it'll just be easier if I start closer to 6. That's definitely the plan tomorrow, is to actually start at 6. However, like I said, I'm pretty happy with what we did. I am working on some new stuff, some new organizational stuff for Fool Me Twice Book 2. So let me preview that for you, because if you are crazy enough and you actually got here, you deserve the preview. So let me go ahead and stop that screen and reshare, because I can do this. It's not going to take that long. All right. So what we have here is book 2, right? And here we have the new breakdown. So I have at least 7 books, and that's because what used to be book 2 is now books 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's right. I'll tell you why that happened. Because when I went to do just part 1, when I started to break down part 1, I ended up with 22 chapters. It's too long. It's too long. And then when I took I backed up a little bit, and I was like, okay, so maybe I need to split it into a smaller book. I realized I had 27 chapters, and that's not a small book, guys. That's a normal book. That's a normal size book at the way my chapters go. That's actually only like 11 chapters shorter than book 1. Like, that's a whole book. And I'm not mad about it, because like I said, it's a lot of twists and turns. It'll be a shorter turnaround, because if you think about it that way, if the whole book was going to be like it's insane. So we're gonna split it here, 27 chapters. And yeah, that's the little sneak preview you get. So that I had to rethink how I was structuring the storyline, and I did that earlier during a Discovery live stream, which I do for my Patreons. So we have 27 chapters that I am writing, and what I do is I actually have to rework these. So these actually to be chapter 61, 62. And just for a little bit of like comparison, I didn't get to chapter 65 in Mad World until halfway through book 3. Book 3 went to chapter 75. So I am already double the size of Mad World at the rate we're going. So we needed to break the story into smaller bits just so it was more manageable for me, so you'd get it faster, and so that I could tell a little bit more of a solid story in each book. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that little preview. I'm going to go now. Sorry, tomorrow we'll do the full hour. I'm stopping every 5 minutes, every 30, like actually every minute, to blow my nose. And it's actually just like, it's breaking up my flow. So we'll start writing earlier before the congestion sets in. This might be like a lingering thing because it's like this when I wake up, and it's like this when I get ready for bed. And I think it's just lingering from COVID. And, it is what it is, because I had COVID at this point now a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Was it 2 weeks ago? Hold on. No, I had it. Yeah, 2 weeks ago yesterday, I was diagnosed with it. So 2 weeks ago, I had COVID, and I'm still kind of coming back off of it. So I will see you guys tomorrow between 6 and 6:30. We'll come back early. But thank you for hanging out, and I will see you guys tomorrow.